Hello everyone. This is Susie Beiler coming to you from my greenhouse. I wanted some fresh air and some little tropical like environment. It's a little chilly here in Sedona right now, so I just wanted to come into a warm, nice tropical kind of place to share with you. In the last video, I talked about what is important right now. And I talked a lot about focusing on our creations of light. So I thought what I'd do in this video is to share with you a few tips of how to maintain your focus. And in order to do that, I am going to share some personal things that I do for myself to maintain my focus. If you are a sensitive, ultra-sensitive being, an empath like I am, you know how easy it is to get distracted by all that's going on around us. You know, with the elections that just happened in the US and the riots and all of the things, all of the emotional charges and reactions that people are experiencing, it can be really tough to stay focused on what you wish to create. It's easy to get distracted, especially if you are an ultra empath, because you're feeling. Not only are you scrolling through Facebook and seeing all the things people are writing, but you're feeling what they're writing, you're feeling the energy of the riots, you're feeling the energy of upset, and it can be super challenging to stay focused on what you want to create. So this is what I do. Yesterday I saw my practitioner, got some body work done, really nourished myself, really nurtured myself. I took time for me, and this is in the midst of launching the Creation Temple, you know, where the elections happened, and I was super focused on the launch and opening that website for you guys. And at the same time, I was taking lots of time out just to go out for a few minutes into nature, take a walk, put my bare feet on the ground, take a warm bath, use essential oils, stay hydrated. All of these things, I was really using all of my tools to nurture myself so that I could stay focused. Now, what happens for me is, because I've put myself out there in a public way, sharing my knowledge and the wisdom that comes through me, I get a lot of requests. I get requests for free sessions, I get requests for, hey, will you ask Prime Creator this question for me? I get a lot of pulls on my energy, a lot of people wanting my time, my energy, and all these things. And not to say that if I have a friend who's in need and someone that I want to invest in, that I wouldn't give them my time. Absolutely. I do a lot of that. But when I get these random requests from people that I don't know, or if it's something that's not in resonance or in alignment with my own heart and my desires of how I wish to spend my time and share my expertise or my wisdom, I say no. And this is a really powerful way to maintain focus, is when you are feeling pulls on your energy, when you feel like someone's reaching for you, reaching for your energy, it's okay to say no. And you're doing it from a place of love and honor and respect for what you're focusing on. Also, in this conversation of maintaining your focus, there's a fundamental understanding that we need to have about the sacred masculine and the divine feminine. So the divine feminine sets up a container to receive. The sacred masculine knows how to be laser focused. So when you can combine both of those in a beautiful marriage, it's much easier to stay balanced and to maintain your focus. So again, for example, while I'm creating the Creation Temple and I'm in launch mode, I'm very focused. That's my sacred masculine. I'm on a mission. This is my soul mission, to open this website. I'm focused. If someone needs something from me and I don't have time, I say no. If someone's pulling on my energy, I set the energetic boundary. Right? Okay, and then the other piece of that is, I've created this container called the Creation Temple. I've created this container with the divine feminine nurturing that container. Even though it's an online website, the divine feminine is nurturing that container, right? So there's this balance of the sacred masculine, the divine feminine. Knowing what you want, knowing your soul mission is so important in your quest to stay focused. If you don't know what your mission is, if you don't know what your heart wants, it's a lot more challenging to stay in that focused place. It's easy to allow distraction to come in. And so it takes creating a relationship with your heart, nurturing that relationship with your heart, knowing what your heart desires. And so one of the things I like to do in understanding what it is my heart desires is I like to physically place a hand over my heart and just acknowledge my heart. Thank you for beating for me. Thank you for providing support to my organs, my muscles, my circulatory system. Thank you, I acknowledge you. And thank you for being a conduit to my soul, for providing information from my soul to my intellect. Thank you. And so I do things like that to really acknowledge my heart, and in that way establish and cultivate that connection with my heart's desires. And so that's so easy. Anyone can do that. And that is so important when you want to maintain your focus, to know what your heart's desires are. Because if you don't know, then you'll be scattered, going, all different places trying to figure it out, experimenting with this. Do I like this? Do I like that? And, not that you can't experiment, but when you know what your heart's desires are, then you can pull in the divine masculine and use that focus, while at the same time setting up that divine feminine container to receive your heart's desires. So we need both. We need the balance. Okay, I haven't read your comments because I wanted to be focused in sharing what I wanted to say to you guys. So I will read them later and get back and respond to the comments. So thank you guys for being with me today. If you have any questions about all of this, please put them in the comments below. Ask me your questions. And I've referenced the Creation Temple several times in this video. That is the place where you can share what your heart's desires are, what you are creating, and then we as a community can support you. The Creation Temple doors are open. You can share your creations at the free level, and if you want to join at the Master Creator level, you do get 4 online interactions with myself and the group each month, and you get all of the content on the site. So some of the concepts that I was talking about in this video are in my Empath to Integration course, and that is also in the Creation Temple. That is, you get the whole course, along with so many more things when you join. All right, lots of love, you guys. Stay focused on your creations of light. Discover what it is that your heart desires, and focus on that. Keep your heart in its focused place. And all the stuff that's happening around the world, with the elections, with the changes that are happening, let it be. Let it unfold, because when you are focused, that energy of what you are creating ripples out and it affects all life everywhere. So it's going to affect the energy around the globe when you are in your focus of your creations of light. And so don't worry about the stuff that's unfolding and happening. The more of us that are focused in our light creations, the more it changes energetically and then into the physical. That's how it works. So if you are a protester or you want to march or something like that, I'm not saying don't do that. If that's what's in your heart, then follow that. But also know that you are having a tremendous impact if you're sitting at home meditating, if you're sitting at home creating something from the light, or if you're in your job creating something of the light. Never doubt the impact that that has. It's huge. So maintain your focus. Know that you're in my heart. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Lots of love, you guys.